Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Hope you guys are having a great day. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be looking at the best ways you can get the KAR98 gold in Warzone. Now today is going to be marking the first episode of the road to Damascus. I'm going to be breaking down every single gun in Warzone, how you can get it platinum to gold, or to gold to platinum, and then Damascus, and who knows, maybe even obsidian. I mean, that would take a really long time, but for the guns, like the guns that I favor the most, I can definitely do the obsidian grind for them. If you guys are interested in that, I can even stream it on twitch.com if you guys are down for that as well. But yeah, anyway, the goal for today's video is we're going to be covering the KAR98 and how you guys can get it gold. Really simple. Now for you guys that are very late starters and have not gotten the Damascus camo even in 2021, I'm here for you guys. I don't have it either, and I kind of delayed grinding for it. I could have grinded for it way back in season 2, but I decided I didn't really care too much, and now I kind of care about it, and now I kind of want to just get Damascus just for fun. So if you guys are down for the grind, guys down with the experience, be sure to drop a like, subscribe, post notifications, and follow me on twitch.tv/callmeduper if you guys want to actually watch me stream live. I might be doing a little bit of camo grinds there as well. But anyway, with that being said, the KAR98. How can you get it gold? Well, I'm going to give you guys the best tips you guys can use towards getting this KAR98 gold. Now, I guess, like, this right here is a class I was using during the grind, using the monolith suppressor, the 27.6 tac laser variable zoom scope in the F-Tac Sport Comb stock. This is the loadout I'm using right here. You guys can vary this. This does not have to be your loadout. You guys can pretty much use whatever you want. Just use whatever most comfortable with you guys. This is most comfortable for me. I use this in Warzone as well. So if you guys are watching my Warzone videos, this is the exact same class I use as well. And yeah, I mean, I didn't use a gallantry. I had to use like a kilo or MP5 or something like that because this is not allowed in multiplayer. But for sniper rifles specifically, I highly recommend that you guys play ground war. And I'll be getting to that a little bit later. All right, so anyway, with that being said, tip number 1, we're going to go start off with number 1, the best way to grind out for the KAR98. Now I'm gonna have to make a disclaimer real quick. Okay, every gun has the exact same objectives you have to actually complete in order to get the camos maxed out. So right here we have to kill enemies. That's super simple. You don't have to do anything crazy, just kill people. Super simple. I have 450 kills, and that's just gonna take time, guys. It's gonna take time. Now for woodland, you have to kill enemies with headshots. Now, once again, that's kind of something that's going to take time. There's not really too much you can do to make it more likely that you're going to get a headshot besides just taking your time or looking for someone that's standing completely still. For crouching, yeah, once again, kind of something you have to kind of like consciously make sure you're doing during the game, during the time you're actually playing. Just make sure you're conscious of the fact that you need to crouch and get crouch kills. Pretty simple. Kill enemies in single shot, pretty simple as well. It's pretty straightforward. Getting kills while your gun is using all attachment slots. Now that is actually really simple. That's going to be one of the easiest ones, simply because you know, you can easily just frag out with the best attachments in the game, such as the class I have right here. Now down here is where things start to get a little bit difficult and tricky. You have long shot kills, which is pretty simple. It means a sniper rifle shouldn't be too hard. Now getting kills while mounted. This right here has to be one of the most difficult challenges for any sniper rifle in the game at the moment. Getting mounted kills mean you have to be pre-aimed at a spot and just consistently kill people. And I'm not gonna lie, this is actually a really difficult challenge. And like I said, it's kind of the same thing with the crouching. You have to be conscious about it. You have to make sure you're going somewhere where you know there's gonna be people, peeking from or going through, and you're already mounted ready for the kill. The KAR98 does have a lot of scope sway, so your scope does sway a lot after a while when you're zooming down, but actually mounting it does make it a lot better. And I highly recommend, if you guys don't want to actually use this class I have here, you guys actually get the focus perk, just to allow the flinch resistance. In case if someone shoots back at you, your scope isn't going to go all over the place. You can actually still have a steady shot even though you're getting shot at. Or presence of mind, which extends your hold breath, which works, it's either one. It's just preference at that point. But if you guys can do that, that is probably the hardest challenge here, is the mounted kills. Everything after that is pretty straightforward. You have your double kills, pretty straightforward. You have your getting kills by no attachment. Now that one is probably equally as difficult as mounted kills, not gonna lie. Maybe even a little bit more difficult. But at the same time, not really. I feel like the mounted kills is more difficult than this one because you can simply just run up to people and just quick scope them. As long as you're hitting around the chest area to their head, you're going to get the kill every time. So getting kills with no attachments is pretty simple as well. Iron sight's pretty nice in this gun anyway, so I personally like this challenge. It actually was pretty fun for me. And then the last one, which is kill 3 enemies without dying, that's pretty straightforward as well. It's just, you know, it's kind of just as it is. You only have to do it 25 times, get 3 kills without dying, so that's pretty easy. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a few clips of what I actually do in ground war for the sniper rifle for the KAR98, and pretty much break down the gameplay and the play style and how I'm actually getting these camos as quickly as possible. Alright, so I know ground war might not be very appealing to most players. You know, it's a really hectic game. There's a lot going on usually most of the time. But if you can take advantage of these power positions in the map, you can actually rack up a ton of kills. There's been lots of times I've gotten white phosphorus, you know, support hellos and things just from using the sniper rifle, because I'm just taking advantage of these power positions that people just don't really expect. So every map has power positions. Pretty much what you want to do is you always want to be at the farthest zone that your team is holding at the moment. Now, for the KAR98 specifically, you actually have a pretty fast ADS time. It doesn't take that long to actually aim down sights. So you can actually kind of rush with this gun. You don't have to play it too slow. You can actually get up close and personal with most players and still be able to kill them as long as you're actually like hitting them above their waist. You should be able to get the kill every time. So with that being said, you don't have to kind of sit way back in the map just to get kills. You can actually push up forward with this gun and you can still rack up a lot of kills in ground war. So with that being said, guys, make sure you are definitely trying to hold power positions. You can get a lot of kills this way. And, you know, if you guys want an example of what power position is, just like how I'm even right now, I'm just chilling on C. I'm just chilling here. I'm not really moving. We're chilling on this zone, and I'm pretty much just racking up kills by just watching the red zones that I know that enemies are going to spawn at and kind of just aim down sights there. Now, you don't want to stay in the same spot too many times because eventually the players are going to learn where you are, and they're going to pretty much rush you. And yeah, you're gonna eventually die. So you want to kind of move around. Don't stay in the exact same spot too long, but make sure you are actually, you know, staying within that general area. You should be able to rack up a lot of kills as long as you're hitting your shots and not, you know, whiffing a lot like I sometimes do, like all the time, to be honest. So yeah, with that being said, we can go ahead on with step 2. Alright, so tip number 2 involves you kind of being a little bit sneaky. You gotta be a little sneaky to do this one, and you have to actually be able to pull it off. But you can actually sneak around the edges of the map to actually sneak into the enemy's base and get easy kills that way. You can pretty much camp in one of the houses, set up claymores or proximity mines or different tacticals you can actually use, and you can or lethals rather, and you can pretty much just camp there, and you can get a lot of kills, much more than you actually can just doing power positions. Power positions are really good, and they're more safer. And it's less likely that you're going to die as fast. But if you can actually manage to sneak inside of the enemy base or one of the enemy zones, don't necessarily try to capture the zone. Because if you do that, people are going to know you're there. You want to be as incognito as possible. So you going in there and pretty much just sneaking behind them or sneaking into a house and holding that house down, you can get a ton of kills really easily. Believe it or not, all the players that usually drop nukes, people that drop, you know, like an insane amount of kills, 60 kills, 70 kills in a game, they're usually actually sneaking or somehow getting inside of a house that they really shouldn't be in, and pretty much just holding that house down. It's not necessarily camping. It's holding down a building. You're pretty much holding down the entire building, making sure that no one goes in. As soon as you die, that entire building's going to get flushed with a ton of players. And feel free to use tactical insertions just to secure your next spawning space. That way, if you do die in one of those secret places that you're actually chilling at, you can spawn right back. And you don't have to actually, you know, walk all the way back over there or find a way to sneak back in there again. You want to be as sneaky as possible. You don't want too many people to know where you are, and make sure you're moving around, because when you kill those players, they're going to know where you are. They're eventually going to try to flush you out with stuns or some sort of Simtex or thermites or C4. So make sure you're moving around. That way they can't flush you out, they can't track you, and they honestly, as long as you're just staying unpredictable, they're never going to really be able to find you. Like, they're going to get really lucky if they ever try to kill you. Alright, so the final tip I have for you guys on getting the KAR98 to gold is just camp. You don't always have to feel bad about camping. I know a lot of people down talk camping in every Call of Duty, to be honest. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, we're using sniper rifles, even though technically it's called a marksman rifle. It's a sniper rifle for the most part. It has a scope. It shoots one gun. The gun can pretty much kill you waist down. It's a sniper rifle. They just want to call them marksman rifles just to make us, just to annoy us. But pretty much just sit back. It's, you know, another method, if you guys don't really know how to quick scope, or you guys aren't confident in your quick scope shot, just sit back in the back of the map. You guys can chill back, and you pretty much can rack up a lot of kills that way as well. You won't rack up as many kills as holding power positions or sneaking to the enemy base, but you can still get a decent amount of kills. You can just chill back, you know, wait for someone to peek a really dumb spot, or how I am right now, just peeking down the hill. There's just like so many opportunities for kills here. You know, just chill back. I'm currently chilling on E, which I am technically not really camping in this clip. I'm actually holding a power position really hard. I'm not actually camping. This is not like way in the back of the map. I'm actually like way up and close and personal, but I'm still able to hold this position down really well. And you know, yeah, if I was farther way back on the first zone that we own, that would be camping. That would be kind of just chilling back and camping and just getting a lot of kills, which, like I said, it does work really well. You won't get as many kills, but yeah, you can get a decent amount of kills pretty easily. And yeah, with that being said, those are my tips for how you can get the KAR98 gold in Warzone. If you guys are curious as to when I'm going to be uploading more videos in this series, I actually have a video coming out tomorrow. We're going to be talking about the carbine, how you guys can get the carbine gold next. So, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did find this tutorial helpful, be sure to drop a like, subscribe, post notifications. Guys, we are extremely close to 300 subscribers on the channel. I want to thank all of you guys that have subscribed to the channel. And for those of you that are new, drop your boy a sub. You know, drop your boy a sub, drop your boy a like on the video. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.